That's currently, that's okay. Good morning. I am going to brag on one of my kids right now. I have 4 kids, 3 boys and a girl. It's 2 boys, girl, boy. I have a 21-year-old, a 19-year-old, a 17-year-old, and a 14-year-old. My 19-year-old son, who's played baseball his whole life, he's just a hard worker, just a guy, you know, he's just a man. We've called him, he was like an old man when he was little, like he's just an old soul. He loves to try new things. So a few months ago, he's like, I want to sew. Oh my gosh, those are my dogs. He wanted to sew, so he decided he was gonna make me an apron. This kid, anything he tries, he is successful at. He's just one of those kids that, I'm like, I could brag on all of my kids, but just for today, we're bragging on Diego. He decided he wanted to sew, he started sewing. This is his very first thing that he made, and I'm gonna show you it because it's so impressive. Why it's taken me a few months to talk about it is because I have not wanted to wear it so that I would not dirty it. I've wanted a petticoat apron for a very long time and they're very expensive. So I'm gonna show you this one. Set you down right there on the windowsill. Like, it's long. I need to get a better angle, but let me show you it off so you guys can see the detail. He had no pattern, mind you, 0 pattern. Like, do you see the buttons? I mean, it's so perfect. Also, this is a type of apron you can't wear when you're wearing jeans. You have to wear a skirt. So, I'll cross this over. It's just so perfect. So I finally decided I'd wear it today because I'm doing a lot of cheese making. I'm making some cheddar right now, and I'm making bread, and so I'm not cooking with anything oily, so I'm not going to use it for oil yet. I don't want it to get so dirty. I mean, just the perfection that this is. Let me get a, so you can get a floor view too. Let me see how I can do this. Let's see if that'll work without falling. So anyways, that is the perfect, it's just, I love it. We just got back from a dance competition, me and my daughter last night, so I ended up staying home this morning with her so she could sleep, and I am making cheddar, making some cheddar cheese, I'm making yogurt, I'm making a roast, and I'm making rolls for lunch. So that is a busy day in the kitchen, but I love it. We'll see how this cheddar turns out. I only did 2.5 gallons because I want to make sure. I don't want to like waste 6 gallons of milk if I'm not gonna know how to do this yet. So we had a really beautiful rain yesterday. Let me show you a little bit of some of the plants outside that are growing. As I hike up my skirt so I can walk outside. Here's some of the garlic. Here's the sweet peas, or snap peas, I mean. I planted them, they just took a little bit to take off. This is my compost bin that is growing some great stuff out of it. We're just gonna leave it. These were raspberries I was trying to get to root. Didn't work, but I don't think they're dead, so they might come back next year, we'll see. And then this is the lychee tomato. Look at the thorns on that thing. I don't know if you can see it very well. We'll see if we get any fruit from it. They're really pretty flowers. It overwintered, which is a frost tender, and everything else froze and died, but this did not. Honestly, there's just something about like hiking up your skirt to walk outside. There's something about it. I love it. Oh, one other thing he did on this, which I actually need to adjust it, but he did different slips for the button so that you could do it tighter. So I have it on the looser one right now, so I need to tighten it, but I love it. He just needs to put pockets in it. Doesn't have pockets, but he's gonna add them. Guys, you can barely see in here. It is so hard to get into our garage. This is my son's Jeep. He's fixing it up. And here is our freezer. We literally have, a deer head in there right now. Oh, and a bear. You see that? So I need to find a roast. We have 3 freezers. We have the big one over there, this stand-up one, and then this smaller one. But I got 2 roasts, an elk one, and a blacktail. Let's look. It doubles as a meat holder. So yes, the son who has the Jeep that is most of the time has grease and mechanic oil and all of that on his hands. This is the same one that sewed this. It's pretty great. So he's very well-rounded. He's gonna make his wife very happy one day. I have a friend, Jess, who says like her apron in the morning when she puts it on, it's like putting on her uniform for the day. You know how productive ignore piles. You know how productive putting on an apron like this makes you feel? I love period films. I just went and saw the 20th anniversary Pride and Prejudice in the theater thing. I probably should have wore this. But just putting this on just makes you feel like you want to be in the kitchen making bread and cutting potatoes and yeah, just making all of the food. So yeah, anyways. If you want to feel productive, put on an apron. Really quick. I'm gonna do the cheese thing first and then I will come back. This is not a cheese making video, just so you know. But I'm going to take, it's 3/4 teaspoons. Yes, it can add that up, but it says 1/4 teaspoon of rennet per gallon. And there is 2.5 gallons in here, so I'm gonna do a little less than a 3, I guess. But anyways, dilute it in water. Pour it in milk, and then an up and down motion. They say up and down because you don't want spirally cheese, apparently. So up and down motion with a stainless steel, not contaminated spoon. Because if you do like a wooden spoon or something, it's gonna have different bacteria on it some, and it could not make the right cheese, or your cheese could go bad. So I'm gonna stir this in good. What I was going to say though, was that we had been looking for another filter for our Berkey because, yeah, I'm not even gonna get into that. But we found one, thanks to my friend. She has a shop in Vacaville that is amazing. It's called Eco Chic, and she sells stuff online. But I asked her, whenever I'm like stumped for health questions, I'm like, hey, what do you use? And so she said, oh, I've switched to Greenfield filters. They're actually made, I think, in the UK. I'll link them down below. You can get them from her shop. The water tastes spectacular, and it filters like pretty much a majority of fluoride out, and it's all in one thing. It's really, really good reviews. Really good company. They've been around for a while. So anyways, I'll link that below, but that's what I was going to say, because this is my brain right now, because I'm doing so many things. I have my water filled in the fridge that I haven't put in the Berkey yet. And then the cheese alarm went off, so. Anyways, yeah, Greenfield. I'll link it below. So if you guys were looking like me, because I was researching for months to try and figure out, because our water started tasting it, I needed new filters. So I want to get 4, but right now I just have 2 in there. This is how much we love Instant Pot. I have this one I just use for yogurt because the little thing is missing out of it, so it doesn't go up to pressure anymore. So we just use it as a slow cooker. And then this one, yeah, I got from Walmart, and the wideness of it is epic. So I can put big pieces of meat in here, or when we cook shanks, I can put them in there. I don't have to saw the bone. I absolutely love this one. I got it at Walmart. I couldn't even find it on Amazon. I found it at Walmart. So it's just the wide mouth one, and it's awesome. We're gonna see if there's a clean break. I feel like that's cleanish, maybe. Maybe I'll give it 5 more minutes. Okay. That was way too wide. The cheddar is bitty. The cheddar is busy cheddaring. So let me show you. It goes over a whey is steaming, and then you have to turn this over and cut it and then flip it. Basically, all sides of that cheese curd, mass cheese curd, are going to be steamed, and it helps with the acidity of cheddar. I don't have a press yet. I just have the molds. So that's, come on, focus. That's currently, that's, okay. Yep. Yeah, so that's not gonna work. I gotta figure out something else. I probably should have waited until we had the press. Gabe's gonna make me one, but I did not because I am impatient and I don't like to wait sometimes, all the time. I'm trying to make whey. I'm trying to make ricotta from whey. I tried it multiple times and it's never worked, but we're gonna try it again because I have a lot of whey. And I let it cool and let the dogs drink it, and whatever the dogs don't drink, I put in my garden. So it never goes to waste, but it'd be cool to get ricotta. Okay, I'm straining the ricotta, but I have a little bit right here. I've never successfully made ricotta and it worked. Okay. I'm straining the ricotta, but I have a little bit right here. I've never successfully made ricotta and it worked. This is a while later, but I feel like this is a genius move and I just had to share it. Okay, so I don't have a press yet, but I have a bunch of bungee cord. So look, to create a ton of pressure on here, I just bungeed it. I feel like that's ingenious. Okay, me from the future. Editing Leah. I'm actually getting ready right now to go out of town to Nashville for the Homestead Festival, which there's gonna be videos coming of that. But I went to edit this video that I made probably a month ago and realized my outro video had music in the background. So I was gonna be copyrighted. It was gonna copyright me if I posted it. So I'm going to do the outro here. I left you off where I was making cheese and the press fell, and then I made some ricotta, which actually tasted amazing and turned out really, really good. I'm gonna link the 2 videos that I used for the cheddar and for the ricotta down below, because this was not a how-to video. This was just following along with my ADD brain, basically. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a blessed day and hope you come back for more videos. Love you. Bye.